both drafts. I think they're both really well-rounded. They tick kind of all the boxes. We got, obviously, immense push, tons of damage coming out from IG early. They scale if they do get that momentum rolling, and they take towers ridiculously fast. We have so much aura. Sidekick with Visage, Luna Blessing with Visage too. All these buff-ups for each other. Could be really strong. Vici, though, have a very strong draft as well. I think this DK pick, though, might have been the perfect answer.
And I think this will be first blood. It will be. They'll take down Yang. If they can get more from this set, so he's already used the orb. They will. They get a second one. All right. Well, not too slippery at the moment, this puck.
Yeah. I think this was like the literal perfect pick for a DK. We're both sitting here, we're like, what's the options really? I was thinking like Tiny or DK. The DK definitely fits better because it's just more well-rounded. It gives them that catch for the puck, gives them just overall synergy to it, their draft. Yeah, really nice stuff. That being said, though, Vici, it's not like they're completely outdrafted or anything like that. Their draft also has a lot of merit where they can just take over the game as it progresses a little bit slower. If Erica's able to slow the game down, this Ursa does have that good core-to-core matchup versus the Luna. But let's see if they can get that pacing going for themselves. Because, yeah, IG, they're probably the ones that want to be setting that tempo, getting early Roshan, taking all the towers, and taking control of the map. It is so much push.
It is. It's kind of lineup. Yeah, you lose a fight, you're losing tower, maybe 2 towers. It's going to be a lot of push.
And there's this Enchantress, so one thing that I actually really like about the Ench, besides, of course, you are pushing with your team, you have a Dispel. We've got a Dispel for the Frost Shield. So sometimes I look at these heroes and I'm like, oh god, they're not going to be able to actually focus fire anybody, but if they can actually Dispel and stuff, then yeah.
Even dispelling like the overpower, right, can get really annoying for the Ursa.
Yeah, I mean, that one's a lot more, quite difficult, of course, especially if you're not in the lane and stuff. Because in mid-game, it's hard, but...
Sure.
Yeah, we'll see how these lanes end up going down.
Bottom line.
Erica's going to take a beating here.
They'll be able to chase him out quite nicely. That Soul Assumption as well. It's pretty low.
How much mana we got on our Visage? Visage has Mango plus Wand. Pretty decent. And yeah, happy to see like a little bit of a switch up. I think it was maybe a little bit of a debate, right? They're like, haha, we're playing Marcy only in the off lane. Just kidding, it's a support. Gotcha.
Oh.
So I think it's kind of cool to see that they're able to flex it a little bit here.
Yeah, PYW already doing a lot with it.
Look at him go.
So, well, as I say that,
he's got 10 stick.
He's going to be more than fine. Yeah,
he's
so
chilling.
Indeed, doing a lot with it. Yeah, really sort of taking the aggro from both Erica and Yang in this lane situation.
I like it. He kind of has to. I think that's why he started with 6 tangos and that stick, because he needs to absorb some of that damage for the Visage early on. Can be a bit of a volatile lane for the Visage if he doesn't get a good start, and he is getting that amazing start right now. I'm getting a ton of lag. I'm not sure if you're getting the same. I am not seeing any heroes at the moment. Everyone's invisible on my screen. They're like just appearing all the time.
Sinus mid, probably not going to get anything too crazy going on here.
No, DK should come out a little bit ahead. Yeah, actually, pretty decently ahead probably, but Setsu, he's comfortable in the matchup.
Sure, yeah, you expect Emos to be able to get a few denies really hit against the puck.
You just go stats. This is one of those lanes where you just, you bracer it up on the DK, and then you just have that big base damage advantage. You just keep breathe firing puck, and you should be able to come out ahead as Emo. Top, interesting to point out that New has gone for the boar. So when you're playing versus Enchantress, usually you don't see that grabbed up too early on, but...
I mean, maybe he won't level it.
I mean, he already did once.
I mean, maybe he missed. What is it? I mean, because you said, like, he just can never summon it in this lane, right?
He just takes it. They also can just kill it. There's 2 different options with Luna.
Sure.
Nature attend us.
I feel like the lanes are going to look... At least 2 of the lanes should look very good for the side of IG. Should be able to slow down this Beastmaster decently. Luna should free farm. DK should have a absolutely free time and pull ahead of the puck. And the Visage with a good start. It shouldn't win the lane, but should have a better time than you usually anticipate when you're playing versus this type of heavy pressure lane of a Lich plus Ursa. Very important that this Visage has this type of start.
It's going to be very happy Luna.
Yeah. Very happy Luna, happy Visage, happy DK. Sets up for success.
Kind of hard for the 2 of them to step up.
Yeah, they can't actually pressure really whatsoever onto Dust. He's low, but he's got 13 wand charges. He's got his tangos and stuff. That's probably why, of course, he did get the board. It's just all about getting the stacks going, as we've seen so often. So just not even playing it within the lane.
Yeah,
so I guess that's probably just why.
Yeah, if he's able to get the do exactly what he's doing here, Neo, that's some big brain stuff.
Yeah, it's earlier than I think they're getting the lag. I'm getting insane lag.
Oh, they're
honestly.
lagging as well.
I mean, maybe.
I assume it was just us as kind of observers, of course, with the distance.
Oh, Owen. He's already there. He said go though.
Oh,
so.
no, I'll get the translator up now. Okay. Keep us covered. What's going on?
But yeah, earlier than usual that you get the Beastmaster to get those stacks started. But he already has a triple Ancient, so that's pretty damn good. It's okay. You know, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, he's just not going to bring it to the lane at all.
Yep. I'm fine. That's perfect. That's great. Good stuff then.
Okay. Okay. No, it wasn't to do with the lag, the pause.
Oh.
That he said, Zhang Yu said, well, this is probably not completely correct grammatically in translation, but it says the cat ran over. Oh. So it was a cat-related issue, cat on the keyboard or something. Had to have maybe the cat pressed pause. So there you go.
That's actually
it was
really
the cat.
I love it. Yeah, right now, all 3 lanes looking hot. I'm astonished how the Vis. I mean, it's because of the start that they had, of course, but how well the Visage is doing. They're actually getting aggressive. Nice dodge from Erica. Now he can perhaps turn.
Oh, you can a little bit with the backup of Yang. So if we can go for PYWs.
Gotta be careful, Erica.
Through the trees, though. Yeah, Erica's not going to be able to stay on target.
He's getting pulled back.
And
he's dead.
Indeed going to get taken out. A little too tricky to stay on top of the Marcy with PYW heading into the tree line.
This early start, this early advantage that they have, honestly, is a big deal.
Oh.
The fact that the Marcy has 2-0-2
just what I've been waiting
means he has boots. I was waiting to see if they were going to say anything. Has boots, has windlace. They have ways to distance themselves. Yeah, this bottom lane is going to own. And now it's 5 minutes, Owen. It's already 5-minute mark. So look at Luna. Lunar Blessing is now global. So we have a DK
so
who
these
already
lanes
has
are
double
going to
bracer.
get even tough.
Yeah, it's a 95 base damage on the DK versus 71 on Puck. Look at Visage and Marcy's combination. There's 80-something damage on both of them. This looks very difficult for Vici to reestablish their lanes.
Yeah, real rough on the lanes.
What's going on? They're all standing up now.
Are they?
A bunch of them just stand up. Oh, whoa.
Having a stretch.
Is everything okay?
Oh, it's the cat. You see it there? Out you go.
That's enough.
Bye-bye, cat.
They're smiling, though. They're like, that's why the lane.
Actually, no, they got a boot camp cat. Oh, that's nice. Every team should have
sweet.
a boot camp cat or dog. You know, just a nice little animal. Maybe not during the professional game. No, get it out of the room for that. But it's a cat.
You can see them like running and grabbing the cat and stuff. That's
I like how it's like it was a full team mission as well. It wasn't like one lab was getting the cat. It was like, right, everyone, we got to get the cat out. Everybody up.
Emo's like, dude, guys, we're owning the game. Come on, let's go. Emo, back to business. All right, let's go. There we go. That was too good.
Dude, maybe things are going downhill now. They've lost the cat buff.
The cat could have actually been
It could have been the cat buff that was giving them the laning edge.
That was Luna.
That's true. That was Luna's cat.
Yep. New. Will he get brought down?
Dyer's
He will not.
tower
Dust
is
can't
under
actually
attack.
go. Another nuke, but he should be fine from it. Can't even hit him with it. Yeah, phenomenal start for IG. I honestly think this might be one of their best drafts. The way that they've set it up, it's a very it's one that they've done a couple times with like the Luna and the Visage, but I think the cool part was that they flexed this Marcy. Even though I'm not a big fan of the support Marcy so much, I think with this lineup, it synergizes beautifully.
Sure, and because what it's allowed you to get on your cores.
Yeah.
By taking it away from one of the core roles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm just excited, you know, sidekick familiars with Lunar Blessing. These familiars are going to clap people. As the Ruin, it'll also spawn bottom. More things going in the favor of IG.
for the dead.
Even Setsu has to be a bit cautious since he's playing versus DK in a lot of the game.
Oh, lag him. I think the cat's fighting back. It's in the server room now. So, well, you're not going to let me in there. I'm taking down the internet.
FY, I can't tell if he's dying, but I think he is.
He is. That's a kill here for the top lane. 5-0. YG.
God.
Doing very, very well. I mean, I feel like it's been a while that I've seen all three cores have kind of this high CS and denies, right? Just looking at the last hits, it very much feels like the three cores of IG, it's as if they haven't seen any other heroes on the enemy team. There's nothing interrupting them in these lanes.
It actually is an absurd amount, right? I don't think I've seen 37 denies at 6 minutes.
No, absolutely not. I think it's the highest team denies at this sort of timing.
Yep.
Quite a few games. They will lose PYW, so finally Vici Gaming able to get themselves on the board.
Can't get vision for the nuke. Erica will get away. Oh my, I can't even see anything. I'm just gonna watch PG. My screen is just frozen. I'm watching PGM.
I think not.
Happens sometimes. FY only level 2. This top lane is a disaster for Vici.
Where are you going?
I mean, they've got the recovery stacks.
Yeah, but they could get taken. IG can look to pressure towers very early, as we mentioned. So Emo, I think he can pop Dragon Form, hit mid tower. If they're able to collapse and get this early tower, they can just walk into triangle.
I think for sure, yeah, with this vision that they have, they know when to go. Bottom lane, Yang.
Oh my lord.
I mean, with the familiars up, this tower is going to probably get taken down. Top lane, New's dead.
This is going to be a quick one, it feels like.
I feel like it could be.
Erica probably can barely even lane bottom versus these Lunar Blessing familiars. Like, look at them go. Immediately drop down to 300 HP. Tower's almost dead. Mid tower also going to start getting hit. There's pressure on all fronts. And Vici, how do they fix this bleeding? They can't really bring numbers because they're so under level. Like, FY still level 2. What the hell's a level 2 Rubik going to do if he shows up to most of these lanes? He's going to die as well. Beautiful symphony of IG's draft. And look, QIQX, he's walking into triangle, at least giving some info. He should be okay. He's got stick and wand. He's gonna bait some spells out.
He's fine.
And he nets them and
That's
walks
the last
away.
bit of burst they have, the axe.
Lanes are broken. They're even sending the Ursa over now. Visage has a free lane. Luna has a free lane. DK's had a free lane.
I mean, where's the Ursa go?
He does. I don't feel like he knows where to go.
There's just sort of 4 of them hovering around the triangle.
I think this game is going to be a very quick one. I don't know what Vici does to really reestablish, especially if they lose the stack.
Sure. I mean, was this expected in terms of how you felt that these teams would match up?
I personally thought that IG was a little bit better. I know in the green room, I think B-Cop was saying that he preferred Vici a bit more, but I think it's very up to especially how they're able to do these like really cool preparations with their draft. I think this is literally by far the best draft I've seen from IG, the way they set it up, as I was mentioning before. Just flexing Marcy, moving things around, being unexpected, and I really think this DK pick was the ace in the hole. 6K lead pre-10 minutes. This is something that we are not used to seeing, except for 6K. Honestly, like when it's outsiders from China.
Yeah, this is absolutely reminiscent of a very unmatched stomp between two teams. And sure, you may have expected an edge from one of the teams, but I don't think you would have expected this much of an edge. This is really quite something here from IG.
Vici's draft, it's slow at recovering, really.
Oh, we got the cat replay. There it is.
Oh, that's a cute kitty. Look at Emo.
Out you go.
The cat buff is absolutely working. They get an arcane rune top. Mid tower's dead. Bottom tower's dead. They have access into triangle
now. They got the puck.
They can walk into triangle immediately.
They're going to be able to take these stacks?
I think this game might be over. I think there's actually no recover for Vici.
I mean, if you were in this game right now, you'd be calling it, wouldn't you?
I honestly think so.
This is a rough one. This is one of the roughest, honestly. They take the stack.
They have access to Roche. They've taken everything. There's no recovery for Vici now. IG, they've played a perfect 10 minutes. The top tower actually might just go down too. They're just going to dive.
They could dive near.
Sure. PYW's level 7. He's higher level than the offlaner.
I mean, if they don't get things with these TPs...
They have no levels though.
They got the Dream Coil. Trying to go for PYW. This is rough.
This is over.
Erica TP'd in and died.
Oh, and it's over. It really is over. Unless IG just does some literal reckless throwing at this point.
I'll catch Zhang Yu under the tier 2 a little bit. Not enough though.
They're just so low level. Like I said, PYW was level 7. The Beast was level 6. Those TP-ins, Erica, this is desperation.
Oh! An Emo. He's able to catch another. Gets Yang. Yeah, I mean, they can't even kill like PYW. They keep trying to go for the Marcy, but the Marcy not killable.
No, they can. It feels like IG now can pretty much go wherever they want on the map.
I think so. I mean, what do Vici do? I think this is sort of just got a 5-man around the Ursa hitting creeps in the jungle.
But he has to go Battle Fury this game in order to try to recover, and that means he can't fight. So they have to play around their Rubik, Puck,
I mean,
Lich,
how many
and
bits of the Battle
Beastmaster.
Fury has he got?
0.
0.
He went Corrosion and Phase, so it's very delayed.
He's got 1 now. There we go.
Got the
progress.
One. Okay.
Emo. He's going to find Erica. Erica.
Aster just run.
Yeah, can't stand his ground against that.
Nobody can waltz in through them. And I love the itemization so far. We see Zhang Yu goes for the Wraith Pact. I love it. This early on, right? They have no damage anyway. Now it's 30% less damage of nothing. And it's even good damage at this point in the game. Usually you don't really consider like 30 DPS too high, but when you have it at like the 10-minute mark, it is incredible. And the synergy, of course, with the Luna, with the DK. Yeah, it's beautiful. They haven't even had time to stack for Luna because of how much they stomped these lanes. So Dust, he has his Mask of Madness, only has 2 points in Glaives, doesn't have any stacks, but who cares?
I don't know, what does Dota Plus give this at the moment?
I would say like 90. I didn't even check.
I don't know. It doesn't normally go that. Yeah, it's 92. After just 13 minutes in.
And they can't defend their
Yang's
towers.
dead.
Yang's
I mean,
level
tier
5.
2's going down. 13 minutes. Well, not the quickest that we've seen, but still not a bad time.
No.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Good lord.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, Nu's gone for the mech build, so isn't going to have the Helm of the Overlord either. So sure, you've got like some sustain, but your damage still absolutely non-existent on the side of Vici. And IG, the thing is too, is since they have, I mean, they have these like very strong 3 cores that we keep talking about, right? But they also have supports that transition. We've got an Enchantress on one side that, sure, not in the early game, but if he sees the need to, he can go for Impetus. PYW's a Marcy, so he will start going for like that phase BKB build that we used to see on these support Marcies. A little to no hope for Vici. And soon, yeah, Roche is the next thing on the menu for IG once they find maybe one more kill or so.
Oh, and up top. Whoa.
Bonk.
Oh, it's not going to be long enough to stun of the Raw to buy time for Neo to get out.
Emo just auto-attacking him.
And FY also dead. 15 to 1.
Jesus.
I don't think people were expecting this level of a stomp.
No.
Yeah, maybe an edge to one of the teams, maybe to IG, but 15 to 1, 15 minutes in, 10k lead. It's up there with the biggest stomps that we've had in this DPC.
Yep. Roche time.
Maybe the biggest.
One of the biggest, I think, yeah. And it's nighttime, Lunar Blessing. I mean, they're all grouped up anyway, but this Roche is going to die in seconds. No way for Vici to contest. Yang is still level 5, Owen. The Lich is level 5. It's 15 minutes in.
Get that man a tome. Who took the tome? Who took the tome, actually?
I mean, FY needed it. He was like level 2. This is devastating. Wraith Pact, mech done, now on the Visage too. Smooth sailing. Even deep ward, so they see Setsu, who has... He's super fragile. Whole map is pretty much dominated now. Erica, one more component until Battle Fury, but even then, yeah, it's just coming so late. And everyone else is just non-existent.
See where they go for next. Looking towards the top lane. Yeah, finding some farm from Vici Gaming. But nowhere near enough to keep up with just how much value IG's getting from the map. These kills and objectives.
Yang has hit 6.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Look at QIQX standing in the face of 3
They
heroes.
can't do anything about him. It feels so bad to use spells on this Enchantress.
He's got a hood.
They're going to try. Let's see if Erica can take him out. They can. They'll get the kill. Whatever, use a couple of bolts for that.
They have to come. They have to like pretty hard commit onto this edge. IG playing it cool, not wanting to go for the contest there. They're like, whatever, it's our 5 position.
They can reset, wait for the Ench to be back in play.
Yep, no big deal. I mean, Dust is probably telling his team, guys, I am absolutely massive. This Luna, level 13, highest level on the side of Vici, level 10.
The control of this outpost as well, it's going to hurt. I just have full control of the jungle of Vici Gaming. It's just very little places that the Vici can farm. I mean, the 3 of them again, very much having to sort of stick together around the Ursa, trying to force some sort of area of the map that Eric is able to hit creeps in.
Everyone has to be so careful. Like, Setsu's on a ward right here. He could just get jumped and killed almost instantly once Emo gets closer. Any hero that gets jumped from this DK feels like they're just instantly dead. Playing around their vision at the moment. But IG, they want to take him out of the jungle. Setsu, that's a deep place.
What's the opening? By the start in there, yeah, it's enough lockdown. There's just not a chance for Setsu to get out of it. Pushing down the mid, they're onto the tier 2.
I mean, this Marcy's massive too. Level 10. Like, PYW is literally a core already. He's got 2 components of BKB.
Oh, and Neo, he loses his courier, so they were about to get the Greaves online, but the recipe, it's out the game.
And Erica has been found.
So not even able to get that put together. Whew. Got a DD rune as well on Dust.
Honestly, bring the cat back in the room. This was a good buff.
Yeah, the cat was good. Honestly, if this is after this game, all the teams aren't going out getting themselves a boot camp cat. I think they're doing it wrong.
Didn't we have a tournament where Envy requested a cat? Didn't they do good at that?
There was.
Too, I think.
I think he did. I can't remember if he won it.
I can't remember.
Well, Grove Bow here as well. Lovely find for IG.
The dream.
I mean, DK or Luna will take that.
Luna's got Brigands, so I think she's
Oh,
already probably a little happy. Maybe they just give it to the Visage. Who cares? I mean, anybody
Yeah,
can
on
take
these
it.
ranged characters, do you always prefer Brigands over Grove Bow? When do you prefer Grove Bow? What heroes do you prefer Grove Bow over Brigands? Ranged carries.
Drow. Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
So
Or you prefer
actually, it depends on situation. It's
Sure,
all situation what you're playing against, but Drow, I think, is one of the ones that almost always you
said
keep
Grove
Grove
over
Bow.
Brigands, yeah.
Drow and Clinks, even though Clinks isn't really a hero. As here we go, push, high ground.
Yep, 19 minutes in. What are you gonna do, Vici? Let's have a look.
Luna's hitting for 300 damage, and as we all know, once the tower drops, you can't contest versus this Luna. Those bouncing glaives, they're just gonna rip people to shreds, especially these super underleveled heroes. Watch Setsu's HP. Even Yang can't really walk up.
The fortification, but Greaves are popped. IG, they're able to stay at full HP, continue the push. Vici Gaming, they haven't even really got a spell that they can throw out of this.
They can just keep going. Sure, why not? Emo almost gets the grab on Setsu.
That was close.
Emo's got BKB. Even throwing down the Verdurous Dale on the high ground, that green little Seeds of Serenity, every little thing for the push. IG.
Yeah, with 2 sets of Rex, potentially 20 minutes in, it was IG. And backing off a little bit. And 2 of the ages coming to an end, and Chain Frost has been thrown out at them. Oh, they're not splitting up very well here.
Whatever.
We'll see Vici try and do something with this. They're going to smoke up and see if they can catch any of IG separate from the others.
If they can get directly on Dust with everybody, then they can potentially kill this Luna, but they cannot win a team fight.
No.
This is like a pick off and get the hell out. They might not even be able to pick off a lot of these heroes. And
Maybe QIQX.
that's not one that they want, though. No.
They're not even going to be able to start the fight onto him.
He's just walking around.
They'll drop the Dream Coil. There's also the hesitation from Setsu. He's like, do I really want to do this? They will.
Okay.
They'll just settle for whatever they can get. It's just the Enchantress.
She finished her item, though, but purchased before dying. Pipe. So they've got Pipe, they've got Wraith Pact, they've got Greaves, they've got all the auras in the world. And now Dust actually does take the Grove Ball because PYW's like, you know what?
Okay. Yeah.
Move over.
I like it.
I'm the carry now.
That's true, actually.
Marcy
Yeah,
level 12.
Get that value.
He's about to be 12. He's got phase BKB, Brigand's Blade. Marcy now at this point is literally going to kill almost anyone but the Ursa. in a straight up 1v1.
Do you think that was just being generous or PYW being like, give me that?
It's the better balance. Yeah,
I mean, for sure it is.
If
it is the better distribution of neutrals. Absolutely, yeah.
You give the DK the dragon scale for the synergy of the, the lore.
He's a dragon.
Yep. Dust has the range, almost has has butterfly finish. PYW is like, I want to do some more damage too. I'm down with it too. I mean, PYW's played a pretty flawless Marcy from start to finish this game so far. And yeah, Dust has a butterfly. So now, I was mentioning they can maybe all full commit onto Dust, but that was pre-butterfly.
Yeah.
Now, even full committing onto the Luna, you probably won't kill her, especially if she's next to all these auras.
For sure. And I guess because normally you're not a huge fan of the butterfly, but this is the sort of situation where the butterfly is still a killer item, right?
I mean, you're stomping, right?
Yeah.
You're
stomping, you get it early, and then bam, what are they going to do? They're not going to be able to touch it.
No. They need BKB, MKB on the Ursa, so he's 6,000, 7,000 more, 8,000 gold away from him.
Definitely an item that seems kind of only good when you're more than a full item ahead of the enemy carry. Then it still feels good to purchase.
Yang.
Might be fine here. Not enough straight up damage from Ema.
PYW's like, I'm coming. And Yang does go for the shard. So I was actually like, oh, we could go for like these fun Chain Frost plays. But so underleveled still.
Yeah.
No hope. Really no hope for Vici. It's just though them trying to desperately find some farm as IG's just playing it cool, playing it calm. They're literally going to have every aura. Or maybe that's just like what they're going to really wait for, just to fully be the safest as possible. This Visage soon has an Assault Caress as well, too. So, literally every single aura. Even an Alpha Wolf. There we go. QIQX even finds himself an Alpha. So even more. Even more auras.
Let's see what they get going there with the smoke. Vici. Got to try and take these risks. They have their ultimates.
Because Roche can be spawning soon, so they have to play around this area. IG, they are so strong. Setsu.
Oh, quick with a phase shift in the blink.
They have to full run on Vici. They cannot take a fight.
Now they've lost the element of surprise. I mean, they're still going to try.
In.
The Roar onto Zhang Yu. They're trying to burst through the Visage, but they can't do so. It's going to be perfectly fine. 3 dead, they'll call it.
Yeah, it's over.
GG, 24 minutes. And yeah, honestly, one of the biggest stomps we've had here in this DPC region. And as you say, that's a region where we have had, of course, unfortunately for outsiders, a lot of one-side.